Hi everyone, welcome to Free Range Diva. This is kind of a fun, relaxing video for me to do for you today. It's my empties. I've got makeup, skincare, body care, supplements, so I'm just going to try and go through and tell you a little bit about each product that I've used up and my thoughts on it. All right, let's get started. So we'll start with the makeup empties, and I've got this concealer. This is from Well People. This is their Bio Correct concealer, and this was not quite a good shade match for me. It was a little too yellow. Never thought I'd say that about anything, but it does have full coverage and it was quite easy to use. A little bit went a long way and I used it up. If the shade match was better, I would definitely repurchase. From RMS Beauty, this is their lipstick. This color is called Temptation. It's a pink. It went off before I could use it up, but I did use quite a bit of it, at least about half before it went off. It's a pretty pink color, a little bit on the warm side. This is from Zuzu Luxe. This is their liquid eyeliner. This is like a cult favorite in Green Beauty, and I didn't use it all. I mean, if I was going to use a liquid eyeliner on a more frequent basis, then I would definitely purchase this again. But it's there you go. It's very easy to use. It has a fine tip. And especially for someone like me who's a little bit liquid liner challenged, I didn't have a problem with this at all. This is an eyebrow pencil. I got this in a subscription box. The company is called Kaylee Beauty, and unfortunately it's pretty much dried up. Otherwise I'd show you why I didn't end up using this. It is a medium brown that's really, really warm, almost to the point of copper, and it just did not work with my brow color. It was just way too warm, so that goes away. I went through some facial skincare. Let's start with this bag. Contains 3 samples from Earthwise Beauty that I used up. It's their eye serum. Love it, and fortunately a good friend gifted me with a full size. Yeah, that's a phone for the fax machine, sorry. There you can see it better. I loved all 3 of these products, the face balm, the eye serum, as well as the facial serum. My skin really responded to these. This particular serum is the Black Locust one, which has bakuchiol and other retin A or vitamin A type plant-based oils in there. Earthwise uses CO2 extracted plant oils and essences and things like that in their skincare, and it's a beautiful, beautiful skincare line. I've gone through so many of these. I don't have a lot to say except I keep buying it, and I do have another one. This is the Heritage Rose Water. This contains a water that has been charged to raise its vibrations, something that if you're into crystals, you'll know what I'm talking about. And then it has the essence of rose. It's just gorgeous, and it's really affordable. And one thing that I haven't mentioned before is how soft the spray on this is. It's a very soft, misty kind of spray. From Botanical Green Care, this is their basic moisturizer. I'm on my second one of these, so yes, I have repurchased it. These are organic oils and other ingredients that make this a very calming, soothing facial moisturizer. Perfect. I used it all winter. I'm looking forward to using it in the summer when it's less dry and more humid. I just love this. It's just a basic facial moisturizer for men or women, just anyone if you want to add moisture and hydration to your skin. Perfect. I haven't talked about Andalou Naturals very much lately, but this is their Night Repair Cream. I use this on my face, I use it on my chest, on my hands. It's just a really affordable skincare line from Andalou. If you're not familiar with it, check them out. You can get them at places like Whole Foods and other health food type stores. You can get them online at health food retailers like Vitacost and iHerb, and they're really affordable, and all of their products that I've tried work really, really well. If you want to know more about some of the things that I've used from them, I'm happy to talk to you about that in another video, because I've used 3 of their, I think they have like 5 or 6 lines. I've probably used 3 of them. So yeah, this is from their age-defying line, by the way. Great moisturizer, great nighttime moisturizer. I used it up. This is from Andalou Naturals as well. This is from their coconut water line. This is their coconut water firming toner. Loved it. Loved it, used it up, used it on my face. Because you get such a generous amount for such a small price, I used it on my body as well as on my face. It's just a really nice, hydrating, adds moisture to your face kind of toner. From Osmia, the Sunset, oh no, this should be in body oil. I'll be back to you in a minute. Okay, last from Graydon Skincare. I've had this around for a while. This is their Aloe Milk Cleanser, and although I don't use milky, creamy type cleansers on my face very often, this I did use for shaving, as a under the arms, legs, wherever. I loved it as just like a shaving cream. Really moisturizing, really hydrating, and worked perfectly for that. So, Aloe Milk Cleanser from Graydon Skincare. That also came in a subscription box, so it was just something that I wanted to use up. Okay, now back to the Osmia Sunset Body Oil. This is a repurchase for me. I already purchased a new one. They come in a much bigger bottle than this, but I'm always afraid that I might not get through it before it goes bad. This is a beautiful body oil. After the shower, while you still have a few droplets of water on your skin, you just rub this in. It emulsifies into like a lotion and then leaves your skin feeling beautifully silky soft all day. And this, I get the Sunset fragrance. They have about 4 different fragrances, including a naked body oil that has no scent at all. This is my signature scent. This is me in a bottle. So we'll always have this Sunset body oil. The only time I didn't was their source for the vanilla that they use in there dried up. I think there was a storm or some natural disaster, so they were out of it for like 8 months or something, and I was just clinging to like the last little drop in the bottle that I had until they finally were able to restock. Body lotion. This is the one from Clear. This is the Clear Dry Skin Relief Body Lotion. Great basic body lotion that is not too expensive, from a really nice company. I will definitely repurchase this probably in the summertime. It says that it delivers 24 hours of body moisture, and I absolutely, positively agree with that. My skin did not get dry overnight when I was using this. This was especially my legs. This is a good one. Clear makes a lot of products. That just happens to be the only one that I'm using right now, but check them out. I'll link that below, of course, because they make really basic soaps and oral care, other body care, shampoos, things like that. Speaking of shampoo, I almost finished this up, the Ultra Shine from Evolve H. I have switched to Enersense now because I was having issues with rashes, and this does have a lot of essential oils in there, so I didn't want to make that situation worse by continuing to use this. But I've used this for several years. It's great. This is the Ultra Shine Moisture line, and it's a great one for my hair, which tends to be very dry. So Evolve H. 2 products from Flourish that have been discontinued, so I won't say too much. Flourish is still around, and they still make this is a body wash, this is a lotion. They just don't make these scents. And this was my favorite. This was their Rosewood Infusion with Angelica lotion and body wash. You will still see these coming up in empties, because when I found out that they were going to be discontinuing some fragrances, I bought a bunch. So I've still got a couple of body washes, a couple of lotions left. But that's how much I love this lotion. First time I used it, my skin went from nice to absolutely silky smooth and velvet first time I used these 2 products. That's why I just kept using them, because it really leaves my skin so soft. From H&Y Skincare, this is their Soothing Moisturizing Body Balm. Great to use in the wintertime, especially if you're in a really dry climate or a very cold climate. This company is Canadian, and they use honey as their main ingredient. I used every single drop of it, and next winter we'll probably repurchase again, get another one. I'm really into balms and oils, if you can't tell. Finally used up my tube of David's all-natural fluoride-free toothpaste. This is whitening, anti-plaque, leaves you with super fresh breath that lasts all day. This was the peppermint variety. I accidentally purchased the charcoal variety, so I'm using that one. It's actually peppermint and charcoal together. So I'm using that one right now. Love it. Will always be using David's. Mostly because my mouth just feels fresh all day long. And no, I no longer buy mouthwash because I don't need it. One more hair care, Zion Health Scalp and Hair Scrub. Loved it. Just really, really loved it. I loved it until I started getting rashes from it. And so the one that I have now, I've discontinued temporarily to see if I can eventually start using it again. But this one I used up. It leaves your hair really, really clean, but also very, very soft. My hair is dry, and so before I put conditioner on it, I like that product left it feeling really soft and conditioned before conditioner. Okay, hang on, it's coming. I'm getting it. Getting it. Okay. The last section is going to be supplements, and then I got a couple of drinks, a couple of beverages I want to talk to you about. So yeah, I take a probiotic most days. I've started taking them actually at night before dinner and like that a lot better. This one is the probiotic 1,4-acidophilus. I get this from Piping Rock. It's the only probiotic I have ever used and purchased. I've used them for years, and it does exactly what I want a probiotic to do, which is not only help me to digest, but it helps things go very smoothly, very quickly through my body and out into the mouth and out the other way with no constipation or slowness or anything like that. When I don't take this, the exact opposite is true. So that's how I know this thing is working, because it's working. B12 sublingual. If you're if you're a senior over the age of say 60, certainly 65, you really need to get a sublingual B12 in, because it becomes harder to get B12 from your food as we get older, and without it you can be vulnerable to something called a B12 deficiency side effect, which is it can induce temporarily dementia until you get that B12 back in your body again. And it does a whole lot of other stuff too. So yeah, must. Sublingual is best because sublingual is easily absorbable. So yeah, I went through everything from Hum Nutrition. This is the Flatter Me digestive enzyme. Really enjoyed it. It did kind of help, I think, a little bit. You take this twice a day with your two largest meals, and I think it did help a little bit. But if you're someone who has digestive issues, difficulties with digestion, this is something that will probably help you a lot, getting a digestive enzyme on board. Talk to your doctors. And 2 of the Hair Sweet Hair from Hum. I've said a lot about this. I will get another one. I switched to another type of B vitamin supplement to see what that would do, but this did really, really well, especially for my energy level. And it was easy on my digestion. It was easy on my tummy, which a lot of supplements are not. But I will say that the ones from Hum, very easy for my digestive tract to handle. This was another probiotic that I got from Skin Store, which is where I get my Hum vitamins from. Griff and Ivy Rose. This was their vegan banana probiotic, and it worked great. It was a little more, you had to sprinkle it on every meal to get the benefits, but because this was a powder and it did have a light banana scent, but I used it up, and I used it the way that they suggested to you, and I still was able to maintain the benefits that I normally get from my one and done probiotic that I just talked about. Oh, okay. And then if you're having sinus issues right now, check out something like this. This could help you. It is the Bromelain Sinus Ease. In it, vitamin C from calcium ascorbate, which is highly absorbable, calcium, and then bromelain enzyme, which comes from papaya. And so this can help you. I think it did help me with some sinus stuff that I was having over the summer. I mean, over the winter. And I am surprised that I haven't repurchased this yet, so got to get on that. Finally, the last two items are two beverages. One I loved, one not so much. This first one, Garden of Flavor. They're cold pressed energy juices. They have a bunch of flavors in these, and they're so popular that the last two times that I went to the store, I couldn't find them. But they're carried in the refrigerator section. So this one is the Aronia berry. I've also done their pineapple green one that I like a lot. This has something called guayusa leaf in it. Guayusa. Sounds really good. But also has apples and blackberries, Aronia. It also has probiotics in it, in addition to that berry. And it does give you the energy boost that you're looking for, especially in the afternoons if you're someone who maybe is feeling a little caffeine slump or something, but you don't want to have caffeine. This is so good. And then the last is this Shaka tea. What? Okay, what's this called? Wait, let me get the name. This last beverage is from Shaka Tea Hawaii. Shaka Bra. And this is the lemon Loki flavor, Loki Lani rose flavor. These teas come in different flavors. They are really, really well thought out in terms of they have tea, but they don't have any added sugar. They don't have any sodium or really anything. It's just tea and water. The tea is the Mamaki and Hibiscus Infusion teas. It's got water in it. And then, it also has, because of this flavor, it has lemon and rose. But then they put monk fruit in here, I guess, to sweeten it. And I wish they had not, because it gives it a very unpleasant aftertaste. And I have tried to like sip it, slowly so that I kind of adjust to the aftertaste, which helps. But that first time that I tried this, and I just it was whoa. No. So if you don't mind the taste of monk fruit, maybe you'd like this. I think it's a beautiful, like I said, crafted tea that is no caffeine, no sugar, no sodium, but a lot of good flavor except for the monk fruit, which ruins it at the end. So that's going to do it for me. If you enjoyed watching me go through my trash, then please give the video a thumbs up. That really helps me know that I'm on the right track with you, as well as it helps out the channel. Also, if you want to see more from me, then hit the subscription button and the notification bell, and that way you will not miss my next video. So until I see you again in that video, I'm wishing you a wonderful day, a wonderful week. Take good care of yourselves, and I will talk to you again very, very soon. Bye!